Hello guys, I'm here today and what I will be doing is pork chops, couscous, mixed vegetables with my pesto sauce. So what I'm going to begin with is the couscous that you see here. I am going to pretty much just pour the couscous inside of the pot, and this is about 2 cups of couscous. And then I have here already made chicken broth, and I'm just going to add about 3 cups of chicken broth to the couscous. Couscous is very easy to make. It's a nice side dish. I'll go ahead and add just 4 cups instead of 3. And then what we have here is green onions grounded up with coriander for flavor for the couscous. And then I have some grounded up onions that I grounded up in my food processor. So we just stir it around. And we put it to the side on the stove and we let it heat up for a good 5-10 minutes, and then we reduce the heat and pretty much the couscous is done. So I'll come back with the next step. Okay guys, I'm back with the next step. What we're going to do is season the pork chops here, and the seasoning we'll be using today is garlic, Italian seasonings, onion powder, all seasoning, and Old Bay seasoning. And we're just going to give it a nice mix. But before I do that, I always say if you want to break up the seasonings, you could add a little olive oil to your meat to help break up the seasoning. You know, because if you don't break it up, it'll be more of a dry rub, and I'm not really doing a dry rub. But that's just what I would suggest. And just give these nice pork loins, or pork chops, sorry, a nice toss, and all the seasoning. Get everything really nice here. As I always say, I love to season my meat very well. If my meat is not seasoned well, it just don't taste right. So you have to season it well. So there you go. You see that it's seasoned nicely. And we'll just place these pork chops in the fridge for 30 minutes. I'm doing a pretty much quick marinade because I will be cooking my pork chops tonight. So we'll just place them in the fridge for 30 minutes and then we'll come back with the next step. Okay, I'm back with the next step. I've put oil in my skillet, and we're just going to lay these beautiful pork chops in the skillet and give them a nice brown. Sear them up nicely, and just place them in the skillet like so. I don't want to overcrowd it. So I'll just do 3 pieces. 3 pieces here. And these are some pretty thick pieces of pork loin, so we're going to sear them for a good 5 to 10 minutes on each side, and then we'll come back with the next step. Okay, now I'm back and the pork loins are well done now, and we're just going to place them to the side. As you guys can see here, it's nice. And we'll go on to the next step. Okay, I'm back, guys, and now I will be preparing my pesto sauce. It's one of my favorites. I pretty much use it on vegetables, meats. It's a very tasty sauce. Again, that you could put on any meat and any vegetable. So we'll begin with real butter. Just let that melt down. And we're gonna add onions, grounded up in the food processor. And we're gonna add some coriander and green onions. And I'm just gonna toss this around. Just gonna let this brown up nicely. Again, this is a nice sauce for any vegetable and any meats. Okay, that was Dawson. That is my 6th child. He's making lots of noise. But that's babies for you, right? At least a toddler. He's a toddler. So now we will add the pesto sauce. And that's a cup of pesto sauce. I'm just going to give it a nice stir. Now, to thin this pesto sauce out, I pretty much just add chicken broth to the pesto sauce. To thin this pesto sauce out, I just add chicken broth to it. And that's to thin it out. And I just let it simmer for 5 minutes and it's done. So I'll come back with the next step. We're gonna eat it with when my video cut out, I wasn't sure if you guys heard me, but this is just a bunch of different vegetables that I will toss around. We have here whole green beans and snap peas and broccoli and whole potato. We have corn down in there. We have different colored carrots. It's just really nice for the kids. And when I put the pesto sauce on the vegetables, I find it easier to get my kids to eat the vegetables when I put the pesto sauce on. So We'll just let this stir fry up, and then we'll come back with the next step. Okay guys, now I'm back and we're going to plate this nice dish, and we'll begin with the nice pork loin here, and then we will get a nice big scoop of the couscous that I made. Remember that? This is a nice and fluffy couscous. And we'll just place it there. Nice and flaky couscous. We'll just go closer up so you guys can see it. And then you guys remember the veggies that I stir fried, all those nice veggies there. So we'll just put some on the plate here, a little bit of everything. That corn there. And then of course you guys remember the pesto sauce. So we'll just add the pesto sauce on the pork loin, and we'll add some pesto sauce on the veggies. Again, you know, I said it's delicious with, sorry about that guys, that's Dawson. So this is a very healthy and delicious dish that you guys could try. Couscous, pork loin, mixed veggies with pesto sauce. Thanks for watching guys. Go. So Darren, how do you like my food here?
Very nice.
Yeah, the couscous and the pork loin and the veggies.
Veggies are very crunchy.
Are you the first one to get a plate of food?
Yes, sir.
Why is that? Because the other kids are not home?
Yes, sir.
He's enjoying this time when his other siblings are not home.
Yeah.
Somebody else enjoying the food as well. Look at this one here. Hey, stay out of that. That's for your brothers and your sisters. Stay out of that. Yeah.
Cool.
Dawson. Oh no, bad table manners. How do you like the food? Tastes good? Yum yum? Look at this child making a mess. How do you like the food? Can you say yum yum? This is the life of a 2-year-old. What was that?
Fish.
Big brother and little brother here enjoying their food before the other kids come home. Wow.